Welcome to One Pick Wonders, where we give you one pick, the best pick. Obviously, picking the big game. Can we say Super Bowl? I think we might get banned from YouTube if we say Super Bowl.
Right.
Even though this is the official sports betting show of the NFL, we could call Goodell and get him on the phone right now, but I know he wants to be impartial due to his position as the commissioner, so we won't go so far as to do that. But I am telling you that this is an official NFL show. We're about to get sports gambling nationwide, thanks to Governor Christie in New Jersey. So looking forward to that. So just an intro that Brian and Dan, the normal Buru and Dan the Jew have recused themselves. How do we say that?
Recused.
Recused, yes. Because they don't want to jinx their home team being the Eagles, and their Ryan, their fourth Super Bowl.
The Eagles. It's I believe it's their third Super Bowl.
Third or fourth?
I think it was 2004. I think like 1983, and then they were in an NFC like a championship game. I think in like 1950 or somewhere around there, pre-Super Bowl era, I believe.
Well, they won one championship prior to the merger.
Yes.
They have not won a Super Bowl. I believe this is their. I think it's their third. Let me ask Alexa over there. Alexa, how many Super Bowls have the Eagles played in? Alexa, how many Super Bowls have the Philadelphia Eagles played in? Yeah, so this is their third. Thank you, Alexa. Third Super Bowl. One was a McNabb loss, and I don't know who the QB was in the other one.
Jaworski.
Wow. So Ryan has enough balls to come on and do the show, unlike the Buru and Danny the Jew. They have recused themselves from the show today. Thankfully, Ryan works in a law office, so he knows how to say recuse. And it's not reclused or recused, it's recuse. So here we are, Super Bowl Lee. This is 52 for those of you who don't understand Roman numerals. They should teach you that in school. They should teach you Latin.
We don't like Latin in this house. My daughter didn't do so well on that this semester.
Say, oh, it helps you on the SATs. We know that's a crock of shit. Just take the damn SATs. Don't worry about the damn Latin. So we're coming off a win, I believe, our last playoff game. I can't remember what the pick was, but I think that was a win at the last playoff game. It was an underdog, and I forget who it was, but it was an underdog. The Jags. It was the Jags as an underdog.
They covered.
Well, they won outright.
No, the Jags lost last week, 2 weeks ago.
They just didn't cover. They didn't cover. That's right. Yeah.
Right.
The week before that, they won outright, but then we took them the week after that as an underdog, and the team didn't cover. The funny one was that in the Eagles game, was it the Eagles game? The reason they didn't cover the spread is because they didn't kick the point after.
Or the Eagles didn't cover, or the Eagles blew out Minnesota.
Yeah, but they would have covered the spread.
They were underdogs. The Eagles were underdogs.
What game was it? Oh, maybe it was 2 weeks ago where the team didn't cover the spread because they didn't kick the point after. I think that was Minnesota. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't cover the spread because they couldn't get the other team, the Saints, on the field. And then finally
Right.
the guys came out of the locker room, like putting on their shoulder pads and helmets, and then they just took a knee. But because of that, they didn't cover the spread.
I believe you're correct.
Yes. So here we are, Super Bowl 52. Ryan is leading the charge here with the pick for this year. So let's have it, Ryan. What is our pick?
We are going with the Philadelphia Eagles. I believe they're plus 4.5. So it's New England is favored, but we're picking the Eagles to win, to cover the spread. They're getting 4.5 points.
And that's why I have the brew of choice in honor of today's pick, being your Yangling Lager, straight out of Philly. And I'm wearing the Pennsylvania hunting jersey in honor of the pick. So I am supporting the cause. The Eagles at a plus 4.5. And would you dare to say they're going to win, Ryan?
Straight out win. They have a very good chance. If you look at the stats, their offense. New England might be the number 2 overall offense, but the Eagles are the 7th overall. But their defense, the Eagles' defense, is much better than New England's defense. That wasn't a joke what they did against Minnesota. Their defense is again, they had the number 4 overall defense in the league, 17th against the pass and 2nd against the rush this season. New England is conversely, New England's 28th overall defense, 29th against the pass, 19th against the rush, and the Eagles are the number 4 rushing team in the NFL this year. Not to be outdone by their 12th ranked pass offense too. Clearly, that was done under most of it under Wentz, but Nick Foles showed, he's not a slouch. He did have a game a couple of years ago where he did throw 7 touchdown passes in a single game, which I believe is tied for a record or is the record, all-time record for one single game.
And he's made a little playoff run here, obviously. I don't know if he played in a playoff game prior to this season or not. I'm not sure.
I can't recall if he's ever played in a playoff game. I don't recall if he.
You still there? You froze up on me. Can you hear me? I lost you. I lost you. All right, so we'll have to do a second half of the show. Let me try to get Ryan back on the line. Stand by. Stand by for news. Let me see if I can send him another invite.